Yo! What's up, everybody? It's Superfly Fat Guy 859 coming at you again. Sorry it's shaky because I'm trying to get this damn camera just right. I tried to do this before I started the video, but apparently it wasn't good enough. Alright guys, this is I think I'm gonna do some food reviews, and I'm gonna title them like local cuisine, and then like a colon, and then whatever whatever food it is. And this one, the one that kicks it off here, is gonna be Is Goetta. This is, I mean, we eat this shit at all times of the day around here, but it's really like a breakfast sausage. It's kind of, and it's a local thing, kind of like, I guess it's Philadelphia has, like, is it Scrabble or something like that, or Scrapple or something. Anyway, it's kind of like that. It's one of those meats that, like, it has like all the all the shit from the floor that they just sweeped up and put in it. But it is absolutely delicious. So I just got back from the store, and I want to get this done pretty quickly because you're not supposed to have meat out, and get room temperature and stuff. Everybody knows that. But I'm thinking about cooking it tonight. I'm not sure because it's kind of late to be having some shit like this, but it's so good, and I am pretty damn hungry, so I might go ahead and make it. But I personally prefer the original. And just to clarify, it's Goetta. People that aren't from around here like to say Goetta, but it's just Goetta. So that's how it's pronounced. Just looking at the packaging here, it is let's see, ingredients. Let's see, pork and beef broth, steel cut oats, pork hearts, pork skins, onions, salt, spices, monosodium, and glutamate, I guess. And then there you go, Covington, Kentucky, which is a neighboring city to Newport, where I grew up. So made very close. I mean, there's not a far drive between where this is made and packaged and my grocery store. So that's awesome. I love that. So cooking instructions: slice about 3/8 to a 1/2 inch thick. That's about right. I do about a 1/2 inch. And then it just goes to tell you kind of how to cook it. So let's see if I can get this to where, okay, if you want to read that, go ahead and pause it now. Alright, there we go. So there's Goetta.com. You can go check it out. Safe handling, it's just meat and stuff. But here's the bad stuff. I mean, that's the reason why you shouldn't eat it very often. But eating it every once in a while, not too bad. Pan fried. And basically you cook this up like you do sausage patties. And guys, I'm telling you, it's absolutely amazing. And as you can see, let's see, can you see in there pretty well? It looks, it might look gross. And the thing that always throws people off is the oats. It does have oats in it, and it is so good. But anyway, guys, I think the next clip after this is going to be like me frying some of this up, whether it's tonight or the next day or whatever, or whenever it is. And then so let's see, the next part will be me frying it up, and then the next part after that, I won't show too much of that, and the next part after that will just me showing you the finished product and what it looks like. So we'll be right back with you right now. Alright, so we got it cut up and pattied up. I hope you can hear me because I gotta talk low because Grandma's room is right there. So, and she's sleeping, so I gotta be quiet. But anyway, here's what it looks like. So you can kind of see it's mostly pork, some beef, and there is oats in there. So anyway, I'll come back to you when it's brown and I flipped it. Be right back. Ladies, would you make fun of your man if he wore polka dot no-show socks? I hope not. Alright, one thing I did want to note, if anybody decides to order some of this stuff online, do not flip it until you can thoroughly see that it is like crispy on the bottom. If not, this stuff will fall apart and you'll just have a hash. You won't have patties. So you definitely have to wait until the bottom's around the edges where you see it. Let's see, where's my finger? Where you see it bubbling right there, you got to make sure that's all brown real good before you flip it. Alright, so I didn't follow my own advice and I flipped them just a little bit too early, and you can see I tore that one apart. I tore a piece off of that one. These two were connected. So yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, if I would have flipped it any quicker than that, this would all just be mush. So be right back with you for the taste testing. I know it's going to be awesome, but you don't. Alright folks, so here's the finished product. Now, I wanted to throw a couple things out at you. First and foremost, there are other companies that do Goetta, okay? I can't think of any other companies offhand, but I know there's some out there. And that just goes to show you that I literally don't eat Goetta from any other company but Gliders. I've also heard people call it Glears, but the way it's spelled to me, it says Gliders. So, but anyway, so yeah, I mean, there's imposters out there, but nobody's as good as Gliders. Secondly, some people eat this different ways. It also comes in like long strips, like long rectangles, and it's about the same, the same thickness, and then it also comes in burgers, like burger patties, and you can put it on a bun. And when I used to work the festivals that I worked at, we sold Gliders Goetta patties, not like this, that were actually in bigger patties, like 3 of these, right? And you'd put it on a bun, and we put cheese and mustard on it. Tastes pretty damn good. And then, some people eat it like this. Some people eat it where it's super, super, super crispy. It's kind of like bacon, some people like the chewy bacon. Some people like super crispy bacon. I'm not a huge bacon person just because of this. If I didn't have Gliders Goetta, then I'd probably be a huge bacon lover, but I'm not, because I would take this any day over bacon. I would go the rest of my life with never eating bacon again if I could just have this. That's kind of where I'm at, because I absolutely love this stuff. So, another thing, some people they put salt on it. Some people put hot sauce. Some people, it's eaten a bunch of different ways. Some people do the hash brown, or the kind of like a hash, Goetta hash kind of thing, where instead of patties, they just throw it in the skillet and they mash it up, and it's kind of like hash browns but with meat. You know what I mean? So anyway, there's a bunch of different ways to make it, but basically, this is what it turns out like when you make it like I like to make it. I'm shaking because that shit is hot and I didn't want to start yelling or anything. But I like mine mushy in the middle. Kind of weird about that. And it's weird though, because like my bacon, when I do ever eat bacon, I like it super, super crispy. It's just different strokes for different folks, I guess. But anyway, this is what it looks like. And yeah, and then like some pieces are a little bit better done than others, but I like it real mushy. I mean, mushy to the point where it bends, you see, where some people like it so crispy that it crunches when you eat it, and I just don't like that. I almost like it like rare, if you want to call it, or like medium rare, if you want to call it, if you want to throw a steak term at it. But anyway, Guys, this is Is Goetta. It's a greater Cincinnati area thing, and it is absolutely delicious. It's made in Covington, Kentucky, which from here is probably 20 miles maybe, and from where I lived in Newport, it's right across the river going west. So I mean, it's literally less than an eighth of a mile. So anyway, guys, that's Is Goetta. So I hope you like it. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. Take her easy, guys.